The de Blasio administration still hoping to evict the Trump organization from a public golf course in one of the 5 New York City boroughs. Let's go now to Rob Schmitt, host of Rob Schmitt Tonight, right here on Newsmax. He joins us from Ferry Point Golf Course in the Bronx. Rob, what's the latest there?
Hey guys, yeah, you know, we're at this is a beautiful club. I have to be honest with you. I play golf here all the time, and when this story popped up, the people that do play here, it's a wonderful place. It alarmed a lot of people because essentially what this is it's effectively a virtue signal from a very liberal mayoral administration here in New York City that they basically just want to throw Donald Trump out of polite society. They don't want to do any deals with him, and the impact of that is what's so scary, because this has really nothing to do with anything other than a beef between Bill de Blasio and his hatred for Donald Trump and the left's hatred for Donald Trump. This golf course is in the Bronx. This used to be a garbage dump, and it is now one of the premier public golf courses in the entire country. It's not cheap to play here. It's about $185 if you're a New York City resident, but it is a epic property to play golf on. Like I said, it's one of the best places. It employs about 150 people here that work here, and it's also one of the crown jewels of New York City in that it's actually a public golf course that is effective, that's nice, that's not a dog track, that's not a dump. Because, as you know, in most big blue cities, everything that the city controls is kind of crappy, let's be honest about it. But this is a Trump lease. They leased this property. They brought in, you know, they did the clubhouse behind me, if we can pan just for a second, just show a little bit of it off. That's a $13 million clubhouse that was built by the Trump organization when they came here and built this course. If the city wants to kick the Trump organization out of here, it's going to cost them something like $40 million to make this great virtue signal. It's going to cost the city, taxpayers in the city, that much money just to boot Trump out of here, just so they can intentionally and arbitrarily make this property worse and make it into a worse golf course. So you see the stupidity of all this. And we're going to talk now to our friend Eduardo Rodriguez, who tees off here in about 2 minutes. And we really appreciate you coming on with us just for a second. When you see a story like this, you see a place that's functioning, that works, that golfers love, and they want to effectively ruin this just to get even with Donald Trump. You know, what does that say to you?
Rob, for myself, I'm a recent golfer, and I live in New York City. To have a place like this that I can come and play, and it's like private club facilities, right. And to have it be public, it's easily accessible for all of us. None of us want to get into politics. This is about great golf, and it's about a great organization. And I played at a number of these organizations, and the quality of the golf, the quality of the service, the quality of the facilities is superb. We don't have that opportunity in other public golf courses throughout New York City. So for this place to go down and deteriorate and become what it's not today would be a huge shame and a huge loss to all of us that love to play here.
And you've seen other courses in New York City. You see the quality of, in my opinion, everything that New York City touches, with the exception of maybe Central Park. The quality is just not there at all. To see them let this deteriorate into that fashion, what a shame that would be.
Absolutely. I moved here from Baltimore with my wife to be part of a great organization at NYU. And for the first couple of years, things were great. I look at the whole city and the whole decline, unfortunately, with this horrific pandemic. And now to potentially compromise this, it makes it a very difficult place to be, because all the great things that represent this great city are slowly going away. We would not want to see that happen.
We would not. All right.
No way.
Eduardo, thank you so much for taking the time. We appreciate it. Hey, have a good round. You got a beautiful day for it. Enjoy it. Thank you, sir, very much. So anyways, you know, that's just one golfer here. I mean, let's be honest, it's New York City. It's a very liberal town. I would say there's a lot of Trump supporters that come to this course, because with Trump's brand, anybody that comes plays this course usually supports the man. So there are a lot of New Yorkers that do love Trump, that play golf, that come here. But what he said was really important. You get the private golf experience on a public course here. Anybody can come play this course, and you get an experience that you can't get anywhere else in New York City, because New York City doesn't really know how to do anything. And that's why they bring in people like Trump. They bring in private, because private is more effective. Private does it right. And now they're trying to destroy one of the crown jewels that this city has, something it can be proud of, one of the top golf courses in the country, and it's a public course in the Bronx, of all places. And there has been a letter sent from Jack Nicklaus, Dustin Johnson, other golfers in defense of this course, saying this is a fantastic course. Why would you ever get rid of this course? We'll see how this battle plays out. But again, the city would have to pay the Trump organization something like $40 million just to rip his name off the sign here and turn this into a worse golf course. And they're thinking about doing that because that's how much they virtue signal.
Yeah.
That's their whole mission. That's all they really care about.
Yep. And clearly, Rob, very important to you. You play that course all the time, as you said in your report there.
Yes.
I understand. Yeah. I also understand you have a golf shirt on, so I'm imagining you're not coming in the office right now. Are you hitting the course, hitting the links? What's up?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit a couple balls on the range.
I knew it.
I got to come in and I got to do the show tonight. I should have called in sick. You think if I call in sick, they'd buy it?
I think so. I won't tell anyone. Let's just, it's a little cough going around. Yeah. Actually, there is a cough going around.
Well,
yeah.
All right. Rob, thank you very much. Yeah. You just watched Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news channel, now in more than 70 million homes. You can get Newsmax TV on your cable system or check your cable guide. And if your system doesn't carry Newsmax, call them. Tell them you want Newsmax TV because we're real news for real people.